Hey there. Today on Hopped Up Beer Review, we're going to be trying the Night Owl Pumpkin Ale from Elysian Brewing Company out of Seattle, Washington. Appreciate you watching. Hey there. Welcome to Hopped Up Beer Review, the show where we give you our unprofessional and somewhat biased opinion about the beer we are drinking and reviewing. Be sure to like, subscribe, and cheers that notification bell, especially if you enjoy this video. If you don't enjoy this video, then you probably shouldn't do any of those things, but we'd appreciate it anyway.
Do it anyway.
Do it anyway. I've got Andy in the attic and Jay. I am Ben. They're twinsies today, by the way, obviously, which is nice. I'm Ben. What are we drinking today?
Hey, we are going to Seattle. We are going to have the Elysian Night Owl. It's a pumpkin ale. Let's try it.
Let's do it.
So, if somebody were to just research this ale before they drank it, like into the amount of research I did, this should be like the most pumpkin ale ever.
Pumpkin.
Yeah, because when I tell y'all what's in it, so it says it's unfiltered too. So I want to get a little.
Yeah, it's swirlies. Got some chunks in there. Look at that.
It says there should be some sediment.
I got sediment in mine, but you can't hardly see it.
Brewed with over 7 pounds of pumpkin per barrel.
Wow.
So
grief.
It's got pumpkin puree and pumpkin juice, roasted and raw pumpkin seeds, nutmeg, clove, cinnamon, ginger, allspice.
Wow.
Good night, Al.
I mean, it's spicy on the nose.
Oh my gosh.
Very spicy.
Cheers, mates.
Cheers, mates.
Cheers, mates.
Wow.
And I've had it before, but to me, all the pumpkin beers just kind of blending together. But definite pumpkin, allspice, nutmeg, cinnamon. I mean, I'm getting it all.
Yep.
Yeah. I mean, this is pumpkin bread in a beer is what this is.
Yeah.
At least for me.
It's like a pumpkin pie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That would be my analogy, a pumpkin pie and a beer.
Yeah. I guess my mom actually had always made pumpkin bread. It's these little pumpkin, just about this big. And I mean, this is it in beer form, basically.
Yep. You're exactly right.
It only uses one type of hops, Magnum hops.
What's the ABV?
It's 6.7%, 18
Really?
IBUs, yeah. But let's see, It's got a good amount of malt. Pale malt, Munich, Carahel, C20, C45, and Special B.
Special B, huh? Wow.
Special B, I'm tasting on the palate there.
How many times have you had Special B before?
That's me. I'm Special B. Every day. I guess our viewers just don't know me as that way.
Yeah, I don't know that anybody does. All right. What other information do we have on either Elysian or
for such a widely distributed company, their website was a little disappointing in terms of they gave no history. Started in 1996. They first started brewing the Night Owl in 1997. So this one's been out a while, but yeah, it's kind of disappointing.
This should be the 25th anniversary.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got to think. You got to think all these breweries we go out, we look for this information to try to share with the viewers here. Why is it that so many of these, even if they're not smaller, they just don't provide a whole lot of information about their beer. I mean, I know a lot of them are doing different beers, seasonals. They're doing a lot of different things, but something like this has been around for a while. You would think that they would give us some more information. It's really disappointing. You would think they could probably hire 3 guys just to come in and really hammer down some of their history on their beer and give them some beer to drink too. If they happen to watch this. So
3 guys. Yeah.
I mean,
like, where'd you get 3 guys? Because easily did handle this in a weekend. Get it on the website.
Yeah. So I mean, I know 3 guys that would probably be up for that task. So
I was thinking 3 IT guys. Is it that take that many?
No, shouldn't anyway.
I'm an it boy. I'm not an IT guy.
Yeah, I mean they've been around, and they're probably more of a regional brewery, Andy, the way we classify things.
Yeah, they're technically weren't classified as a macro, but man, they distribute. I mean, because they've been distributed as soon as we could get their beer here in the state. I was seeing Space Dust.
Yep, that used to be. Well, it was the beer of choice on United Airlines for 1 year. They had the contract for all United Airlines beer. So.
Yeah, so I'm curious because I want to know. Okay, where'd they get the name from? What? How'd they start? Because they're in a great place for beer up in the Pacific Northwest.
Mecca up there.
Yeah, Elysian, when you're watching this review, again, I know 3 guys that would love to come and put the history together. We can write it out. You can then just paste that direct. Copy and paste
me.
that
I'm like, what guys? Who?
Yeah.
Like,
the guy over there.
Yeah,
somewhere. All right.
Jeez.
Have we all had this one at this point?
Yeah. I got the Elysian's pumpkin pack last year, or whatever they call it, with that, and one with the werewolf and one with the coffee. Yeah.
Yeah, I had that as well.
I don't think I have.
Oh, step on up to the plate, sir.
Somebody's the guinea pig.
There you go.
I've had this one. It is chock full of pumpkin and spices and makes you feel like following a glass. I definitely could not drink more than 1 or 2 of these in a sitting. It's a great offering from them, but I'm going to run this probably at a 7. I'm not the hugest pumpkin fan, but this one for a pumpkin beer, it's got it going.
All right. Andy.
Yeah.
Ever in his attic.
Mr. Middle of the road pumpkin guy here, as our other couple pumpkins. They're all going to be, to me, there's only a few that kind of set themselves apart. Like we had the Dogfish Head, the other day, it was pretty good. This one's actually pretty good for pumpkin because so many pumpkins just fall flat and less taste. If I'm gonna have something that's gonna taste like pumpkin on the spice, you better bring it with a load of it and not just give me this kind of watered down version of it. And fortunately, the Elysians, they did a good job on theirs. So it's gonna get up there, on my higher pumpkin scales, because pumpkin for me, it's gonna be like 6 to 7.5 tops. So I'll give this a 7. I would have it again because I'm sitting here drinking it now with you fools. So 7.0 from me.
And you were showing us your pumpkin scale off camera earlier. Can you share that with the viewership here? I mean, you got that just right.
Actually, right here, up in here, it's good. Here, not so good.
Okay, thank you. I just wanted to,
we got
pull
props,
the curtain back
folks.
just a little bit. Pull the curtain back. So, to that degree, also, let me ask this question: if we're not doing a beer review show and it's not fall, if you go to your store and you see a pumpkin beer, are you guys picking it up?
No.
If you haven't had it.
Probably not.
Highly doubtful. Can I buy it in a single?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, if it's a single, maybe.
If it's a single, yeah. I mean, I've got 2 or 3 more in the fridge.
Again, I want to put that in the Untapped and get a badge, but
if it's a single and you haven't had it, you're picking it up. If it's a single and you've had it before, you're probably not getting it again.
Not gonna do it again.
Yeah.
Yes.
Just depends on if I really liked it.
I gotcha.
And if I remember I really liked it.
Okay. So to ask that question another way, do you have any pumpkin beers that you remember you really liked that you would go to the store and say if you saw it, you would pick it up?
No, nothing.
No.
Not to me right now.
Okay. Just wanted to throw that out there to the
Ben, do you?
everybody.
Let's ricochet. I'm rubber, your glue.
Yes. I seek out pumpkins because I like the pumpkins. Pumpkins were probably one of the kind of turning points for me in craft beer. You know, it's like I had a pumpkin beer and I was like, man, this is really, really good. And I really, really liked it. And that introduced me to other beer.
I take that back. There is one that I would seek out.
Okay.
You give me throwing yams.
Is there any pumpkin in that beer? I think that's
a yam
sweet
beer.
potato.
It's technically a yam beer.
Yeah. So, okay. So
it's not pumpkin, but it's a good fall yam.
Okay. I got you. So, yeah, I mean, I'm going to
just started a whole new debate.
Yeah,
right there.
This show is
about to say, because I wouldn't
have
call
so much time.
throwing yams a pumpkin beer.
No, it's not a pumpkin beer at all. But
do we want to talk about new sweet potato recipes, Jay? Oh, we have the time.
Yeah, that's links for the Jay and Andy on the grill sweet potato show are down below in the description. But yeah, no, I go out, I get excited about pumpkin beer time. I know it's a lot of people don't, a lot of people do. You kind of are either one way or the other a lot of times with pumpkin for sure. But yeah, I really like grabbing a pumpkin beer, and I think this is a really good offering of a pumpkin beer. The spices slap you in the face. You have the pumpkin taste as well. This one is really, really good. It's not one like you mentioned, Andy. There are a lot of bad pumpkin beers out there. There really are. But this isn't one of them. To me, this is an 8.5. I really like this one. I look for it every year. I get it every year, and I enjoy it every year. It's a great beer.
You like Christmas stouts too?
No, I don't. I haven't. Well, stouts. I don't know. The Christmas beers that I've had, I haven't been overly impressed, honestly.
I was just curious. I mean, you really love the Oktoberfest, and then we go right into pumpkins. So I mean, know if you like the Christmas stuff too.
I've had several of the Christmas stuff. To answer your question, it's not. I look forward to August, September, October, November for beer, probably more so than any other part of the year for beer, specifically. I mean, it's my favorite time of the year anyway. It's the best time of the year for beer. So
fall, football, everything else. I mean,
yeah. I mean, this is what we live for in the South, right?
Temperatures are beautiful right now.
What?
Temperatures are beautiful right
now.
Oh,
okay. All I heard was that I was beautiful right now. And I'm like, so. Hey, that gives us a 7.5 for the Night Owl Pumpkin Ale from Elysian Brewing Company out of Seattle, Washington. For some reason, Andy finds something funny. I don't know what, but
oh, I was like the hey, are you Fat Albert?
Okay. I mean, I might be. We are doing a beer review show, so definitely doesn't help. But yeah, 7.5 Night Owl Pumpkin Ale. You like pumpkin ales? Go give this one a shot. Definitely full of flavor, a lot of spice, whole lot of pumpkin. Great one for this time of year. Again, if you've made it this far, you like what we're doing here, please be sure to like, subscribe, and cheers that notification bell. Leave us a comment, say hey on Discord. We'd love to have you plug in wherever you are comfortable. For Andy in the attic and Jay and Ben, that's going to do it for another episode.
Cheers, mates.
Cheers, mates.
Cheers, mates.